also becoming an ambassador to help other young people. It's brilliant that you phoned in, and if you can use that to help others, to educate younger people now, it can turn your experience hopefully into something a little bit more positive and a bit more healing.
Yeah. Food preparation is fundamentally important in getting kids to try new foods. Even if something spits out of the pan, they might lick it off. It's tried. That's suddenly something new, a new flavour. The other thing that's really important for everybody to know is that with young people and children, they need to try something new at least 20 times to acquire a taste. Now, that's a huge number of times, and if we allow them, you've had it twice, you don't like it, you're actually setting them up not to acquire as many new tastes. The gastric band will help you, Amber, lose weight. It will. But you can't do it on its own. You'll need to address the reasons for overeating with specialist psychological help.
And we can only reduce the stigma and the fear that people have of mental illness by talking about it. Yeah. It's really important. It's about educating people so that they're not frightened, they're not worried. They know it's really, really common. If teenagers feel judged, they shut down, they back off, and that's not what you want in an area like this. You want them to feel able to go, you said that, but actually I don't agree, or you said that 6 months ago and I've been thinking about it, or I've seen a friend in that situation, and actually, can we have that conversation again? They may not articulate it that way, but that's what you want. You want the lines open all the time.
Say, oh, I'm sorry, Naomi just has to be tougher. She just has to say, well, you know what, take the yogurt away. When she's hungry, she'll eat something. Do you go along with that, or is that extreme when it could be something psychological?
No, I wouldn't go along with that, because the minute you create a conflict around food, both parties tend to dig their heels in, and what could have been approached in a more creative or a more flexible or more relaxing way becomes a battleground.
To have that relationship. And the most important thing with all of this is that there's a conversation between a parent and a child, where a child feels able to say this is happening.
And also,
and if he's talking to you, just keep listening, because at least he's talking to you, and he may not show you, but he will be feeling something from that. So easily into the wrong hands. And it's the shame, I think, Jennifer, it's probably the shame associated with sending that image and everyone seeing it that is so damaging later in life. And it's the shame. Or they can't leave the house, they don't want to get out of bed, they don't want to get up in the morning, because when you're very depressed you won't get out of bed. And that's what makes it so challenging for someone like Anne's son, is that there isn't the energy to do that. But if you can just tap away when you fancy it, or send a couple of texts and get support back, you'll also have interaction with people who've been there, come through it, and can offer hope.
Like Bethany.
Yeah, like Bethany.